What's up, guys? It's Devastations. This is a Celestial DPS guide. I was supposed to drop it last week, but I low-key don't have a mic. I'm using my controller mic right now, so if it's shitty, that's on me. But for the most part, let's go ahead and get started. As you can see right now, I'm running. This is basically my AoE loadout for Celestial. I've changed it over times. I did originally have on Wither, but a friend of mine told me that Hunt is so much better. It builds Omega faster as well. And that's kind of what you want in this current meta, I guess. Omega and, if you have it, Nemesis Lasso are definitely the two things that are going to really put you at the top of your damage for any power. It doesn't just go for the Celestial, but that's any power in this game. So right now I'm using Haunt. I know some people, they use Smite and Haunt, and then they don't have on so it'll be something like this. Neo Venom, Smite and Haunt, so it'll be Haunt. And they just keep going like that. And this builds Omega pretty fast too, but the reason why I'm not running this is because I like running Starfire for the extra damage. At 10 it'll be, I think, 9% and 3% minus precision, but right now I still think this is pretty good. But these are what I run for AoE. I know I should be running. Where is he at? Superboy instead of Emperor Aquaman. I don't have Superboy leveled up. When I do, I'll swap him out for Emperor Aquaman. But I like Emperor Aquaman because it does a lot of damage and it stuns ads as well. So it keeps them in place. So it allows you to really get your hits in when you're running any of your powers. For arts, I'm running Purified Page of Black, Transformation Card, Omega, Candle of Neon, which I still have to max this art out yet, so I'm not really at the top of what I could do. And I'm running Eye of Gemini for that. What's it called? For actually, I don't know why I have on Eye of Gemini. It don't not or for AoE don't do Eye of Gemini. It's scrap. I'm not sure why Eye of Gemini is there. But yeah. Oh, I think it's because I'm wolf packed. All these arts. Okay. Well, anyways, so these are the 5 arts I run on AoE. And then I run, like I said, I do the Haunt and Weapon Buff and Magma and Lasso. If you don't have these two moves, which I'm sure a lot of more people have Magma, but if you don't have Lasso, because I know Lasso is like it's really rare to get and it's a lot of money. You can run instead of that. Where is it at? You could do Smite instead of that, or you could run. What is that move called? Where is it? I think it. Divine Light is pretty good too, just for because it spawns anywhere where your targets are. So, but if you don't have Smite, or I'm not saying Smite, if you don't have Lasso, definitely run these two moves. It builds up Mega really fast. If you don't have Magma Vortex as well, then I would suggest either running another supercharge, so like Speed Drain, for example, or if you have Bat Swarm, run Bat Swarm. Soul Signature and Fear Bomb, I don't recommend using. If you have Spore Pod but don't have Magma, run Spore Pod. If I had Spore Pod, I'd be running Spore Pod instead of Magma. But the reason I'm not is because I don't have Spore Pod. I wasn't playing a lot during that time, so I wasn't able to get it. But yeah, you can run 2 supercharges and then The loadout will look a little bit like this. You can, whatever to do to build that Omega fast, hit your Omega, get speed drain, put that damage over time on your enemies. You see how much damage I'm doing too. Go to combat so y'all can see. And then, you know, use your Neo Venom as well into the mix and all that. I'm not gonna lie, if you're a Celestial DPS, there is a reason why you're a Celestial DPS. You're a Celestial DPS because every other power is boring, you don't want to do anything else, you don't want to be any meta powers like water, rage, electricity, especially those three, especially rage and water. I mean, those two are just, ugh. Like, a lot of people told me I should just switch, but I don't want to do that. I'm sticking it out to the Celestial buff pretty soon. So yeah, if you really hit rock bottom and you don't want to do anything else in this game, that's why you're Celestial DPS. If I would literally be another power right now if I didn't want to be different. So just saying that. For single target, I'm running Deathmark, Starbolt, Plague, Omega, Cursed Idol, and Neo Venom Boost. So, like I said, I don't have Best Form, so the next best thing would be Cursed Idol. I'm not gonna lie, Celestial Supercharges suck. They're terrible. Terrible. Cursed Idol, you can't. It only spawns where you are currently at. Life Drain, it's just, it doesn't do a lot of damage at all. Yeah, I think the max I hit with Life Drain is like 1 mil, and that's with boost on it. And then these tools right here, I'm gonna make a Celestial Healing Guide soon. But and I'll explain more into why these two supercharges are absolutely terrible. But for this video, I'm just focusing on these two. So for single target, you're gonna want to run. It's so if you don't have Starbolt, which I'm sure most people do, but if you don't have Starbolt, I would run. Personally, I would run. Let's see, your supercharge generator. I mean, I feel like that's probably the best bet you're gonna get. And if you, since you're running supercharge generator and it's 6 seconds, I wouldn't run. Or let's see how this works. Okay, so it's pretty decent. You can still get those moves off in time. I didn't, since it's 6 seconds. I didn't know if it would be a little slow for people, but I mean it's pretty normal. I guess Starbolt works the same way, but you can spam Starbolt though. That's the problem. But with Celestials combos, I mean it gives you, I guess, range, you know. But this is definitely what you're gonna want to run. I know some people don't. I know this is gonna look weird to a lot of other DPS users per se, because Celestial is like usually you just run Smite and Haunt because they're the fastest. I mean, they build your Omega the fastest. I did try, or not that one. I did try Haunt or Wither for this. So but it's just really slow. Wither's damage over time definitely needs a buff for it to be reliable. I don't think it's good in any like shape or sort of way. I mean, if there ever is a raid that comes out where you need to like just do damage over time, you don't need to burst. Like if that ever becomes a mechanic, and I don't think for the time I've been playing at least that is a mechanic in this game. I don't think. But if that ever does, I would say run with her. It's a pretty slow damage over time, but it, like I said, if there ever is a mechanic like that that comes out, run that. But yeah, instead I just run Deathmark, and Plague. Now, for the clipping, I didn't really teach it on AoE, so I'll teach it now. Celestial has combos like Hard Light, um, Atomic, any of the combo powers. So as you can see, it says tap range, hold melee. Tap melee, hold melee. Celestial's... Okay, sorry about that, I had to cut out something. Alright, so Celestial's combos are really slow. Um, they're not good at all, to be honest. DC definitely needs to rework that for them to be faster. I mean, even Death Sparks combos are slow, you know. Now, me, I have pretty good muscle memory when it comes to things, so I can just remember the things and all that. So, basically, this is just the rotation you're going to use. You're going to actually start off with these two moves right here. Then you're just going to keep going like that. Keep going like that. And then you hit your Omega, you mix it with supercharges and all of that right now. I'm not really showing you guys like me going all out with DPS with these loadouts. I'm just showing you what I do run and what I get through Elite Plus and all that stuff with pretty easily. I want to say I'm like averagely, I'm like third or fourth top DPS. I'm definitely getting beat by Rage and Water users. I think only one time I've ever beat a Rage user in DPS. Um, and even then, I think I purely just got lucky. Like I said, you go Celestial and you don't want to do anything else. Um, but yeah, the mods I'm running right now is Ultimate Leg mod, Penetrating Strikes, Ultimate Back mod for the Supercharge reset, and then Ultimate Unending Power mod, which is increases your might by 25% and precision by 30% for 4 seconds once you attain a hit counter above 25. So um, once your those hits hit above 25, you're going to be getting a 20% might buff across your stats for 4 seconds, which is insane. You take advantage of that, amazing. Um, then I'm running Ultimate Supercharge mod. This mod is honestly one of the most important ones because when you pop a supercharge, here I'll show you. When you pop a supercharge, see, I just got 15% back to me. So when my field, when my well, that item right shouldn't be there, but I should be. Or no, this is single target. That's right. So yeah. So scrap gives you supercharge back, or scrap. What does it actually do? Sorry. So yeah, it increases your supercharge and your supercharge generation, and it restores 7%. So with that being said, if you have a healer that's spamming 10Ks, which that should be current meta right now, you'll basically be able to pop your supercharges endlessly. There's no reason you shouldn't be. Um, I don't think there's a raid unless I didn't have a 10K healer, and even then I was still popping supercharges pretty faithfully. Um, and Starbolt actually gives you 15% supercharge on your explosion as well. Or yeah, you get 20 and then plus 50 on the explosion. So I mean, all of those moves together is just pretty good. And then let's see, for my hands, I'm running Ultimate Maximize Damage mod. I don't know if it was ever patched, but there was a glitch back then, like where you swap hands, this resets, and you got continuously got a 15% damage buff. And then I'm just running this for the shield, like just in case. My healer, or not really my healer, my troll isn't popping John Stewart's Hardlight shield. Just to have a shield on me, just in case. Worst case scenario. And then for trinkets, I'm running LexCorp Turret for single target. Owen Tactical Assault Henchman. You can run zombies. I know some people run zombies over lanterns, but I like the buffs that lantern gives you. Um, then I'm running your standard mic trinket and then I'm running Athena Blade. For AoE, I run the new supercharge that came out, the Subjugator, just because ads like to move around and stuff. So, I'll hit Subjugator and then hit Emperor Aquaman, dead. Literally dead. Um, and then I also pop some Compound Omegas, some Soda Colas for Nitro boosters, and some other things as well. Have your mother box, or I said mother box, supply drop on standby, your colas, all of that neat stuff. So, other than that, this is pretty much it for Celestial. I wouldn't say there's anything different. Um, like I said, you go this power when you don't want to do anything else. Oh, let me show you my spec. So, what I'm running is Focus Superpower, crit attack chance, crit attack damage, might and power. Then I dumped everything else into precision. I know people put everything else in health, and I would too, honestly, but it honestly doesn't even matter. You have a good healer, you're not going to die, in my opinion. So, yeah. Those are just the things that I run for Celestial. Oh, and then allies. I'll show you my allies for single target. So I run Static, Flash, and John Constantine on is amazing. I mean, he gives you right now mine is at 8, but I'm already getting a 15% might buff. Like that is astonishing, and it's to all your group members too. So you're running in any Elite Plus, any Elite content. Yeah, most definitely. Um, and that, like I said, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.